I'm Frank Vyskocil, and I live on this Centennial Farm in New Lothrop, Michigan, and I've been there my entire life. Got two daughters, which are named Michelle and Tracy. We farm corn, beans, and wheat, and approximately 3,000 acres. We raise a lot of certified seed wheat and seed beans, and really into the specialty crops. My grandparents, they come from Czechoslovakia. They come over, and I believe it was Staten Island, and immigrated, started working on the sugar beets up in central Michigan, and got their start and bought this farm in 1918. My father passed away unexpectedly when I was 14 years old. Back then, they figure he had rheumatic fever in his younger days and age, and his heart gave out. My father told me one that morning, he told me that he may never see me again, and that he wanted me to be successful in that, and that he was hoping the farm could continue. I think he knew what was going on, and tried to give me some guidance at the time. And I had to take over the family farm. When he passed away, we had dairy cows, and wheat, corn, and soybeans, and navy beans. And I farmed here with my mother, and boy, was that challenging, not with my mother, but with some of the decisions that had to be made. People don't realize how much their fathers can influence their farming and help them farming till you don't have them. I graduated from high school in 1965. I was the very first American farmer from Prena. In 1965, got married to my high school sweetheart, and we moved in on the farm here. And I told my mother, well, she needs to leave. So she moved into town, and I have Tracy that is my youngest daughter, and she works for Sparrow Healthcare in the home care division. She lives with me on the farm here. And Michelle's my oldest daughter, and she's vice president of student services at Kirkland Community College. She's the one that takes care of the accounting and the bookkeeping. I have to laugh nowadays. There was times that they would be on the headlands playing, and we would be working up, and I'd be planting. And you wouldn't even think of that, leaving your kids on the edge of the field today. We were married 42 years. I knew her for 45. And I lost her in 2009. And boy, when you lose that connection, there's a void there. And I don't think enough people appreciate their spouse enough. I feel I'm blessed also with my daughters helping me, but with my associates outside of the farm, outside helping me. They know the job has to be done, and I can't thank them enough for that. That's really makes me feel good to know that I got people like that. I was on the Corona Public Schools for 24 and a half years, and I was president for 22 years on the school board. Two of us that started the alumni for the Corona FFA alumni, which we've been running successfully since that time. I was appointed by the governor to the Michigan Wheat Board.
I had the opportunity to get to know Frank from the Michigan Wheat Program, the Checkoff Board, and Frank was a board member and served as treasurer until he was term limited out. One of the areas that Frank is outstanding is in his leadership. He's been involved in so many different activities, so many organizations, from FFA to the school board, and then again on our board of directors. Frank was one of the initial folks that helped get the checkoff started, and then also was appointed by the governor. And when we're looking for folks to do the best of the best, that's really what I think of, the cream of the crop. That is where I definitely thought of Frank Vyskocil. Frank is just one of those people that's one in a million. He's always there to help. He always has time, and he does what it takes to get the job done and to get the job done right.
My exit strategy is I will continue going until I can't go anymore, because this is not a job. This is something I enjoy every day. And my plan is to have my daughters and a couple of the team members, they know they're going to continue on with it, with my daughters. My philosophy on a farm is not how much you work, it's how much you can make per acre. It's return on the investment what counts. There's no magic bullet. You have to stay consistent and take the ups and downs. And that's what we did in my entire farming career here.